Officers with the Jackson Public Schools, David Stallworth and Warren Johnson. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Doing well. How you doing?
Yeah, it's nice to get you out of school for a little bit, right?
David's the SRO at J High, and Warren's the SRO at Parkside.
Yes.
Right. We've had this program, I think, about 3 years now.
Correct.
How's it going?
It's great. You know, a lot of success has come from the program. The kids have been very receptive of having us in their building. The community has been receptive as well, and just a lot of positivity coming from it.
How does the program operate? How does it work between JPD and then obviously with JPS?
So it's been a long time partnership.
Yeah.
Obviously dating back to when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
We've had school resource officers, and we lost them for a while due to manpower, and we got them back a couple years ago when Stallworth started. So
when you guys were in school, there Rentera and Simpson.
Correct.
Simpson, yeah.
Now, are you guys like they were, or are you guys you have your own a little bit of a different style than those two were?
You know what? We try to incorporate our own style, but we definitely took a lot away from how they maneuver through the hallways. We will never be as clean as Chief Simpson was in the suits, nor will we have the short shorts like Rentera.
Right.
So yeah, we definitely incorporate our own style, but we took a lot of the foundation of how they maneuver through the hallways and impacted the youth in the building. So.
And you both are graduates, so it's got to be cool. I mean, you probably see yourselves in a lot of these kids growing up, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I heard Chris Simpson's bringing back the short shorts.
Well, you know,
just for you two.
Just for us. We would have to have a definite contractual discussion about that.
We hope not. We hope not.
Well, you guys got really involved in a lot of ways, and I think one of the above and beyonds, David, you're actually one of the coaches on the track team.
Correct. I coach track in the spring and football in the fall, yeah. Definitely a way for me to be more involved, not just with the kids, but with the community as a whole. Try to rally the community back around JPS, right?
Yeah.
Be excited around the sports and the kids doing something positive in the community.
And you guys are, you're not just there, you're providing resources, you're providing skills. You guys do active shooter training with all the staff and students, correct? And then talk about the GREAT program, the GREAT program.
So the GREAT program, it sent Dave and I a week-long training up in Lansing a couple years ago, right before we became resource officers, and it started back in '94, out in Arizona. I guess they were having some gang issues, but they started the program. It's been backed by Department of Justice, the ATF, and some other federal agencies, but it's people from all over. I mean, this program is in Honduras. It's in oh my God, I just lost my train of thought.
It's an international
It's
program.
international. Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos is what I was trying to think of.
And that's being adopted here.
So,
that's great.
Yeah, it's being adopted here. It's gang resistance education and training. It doesn't just focus on gangs. It also empowers the youth on how to say no, right? It encourages them to stand up for the right things. It teaches them how to have those tough conversations and disengage from situations that don't provide them good opportunities. So, yeah.
You guys have offices in the school?
We do. My office is centrally located on the second floor of Jackson High School, given that it's such a big building. All the kids, they come in and they know Officer Stallworth in 205. And it's a place for them to come in, and if my door's closed, students know to stand and wait, because I'm probably having a conversation that shouldn't be shared with other students.
Absolutely.
But I have an open door policy. I encourage students to come in and let's talk. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? Do you need resources? Do you just need a conversation? Do you need insight? Whatever it is, we can talk about it.
Warren, of course, I've known you both for so long. We played basketball against each other growing up, and I will say you have the eye like no one I've ever seen, because we always check the police blotter, but you and I were on the police blotter together once.
Really?
Oh, we were.
Can you talk about that?
Yes, this was a pursuit on Greenwood at the speed limit. But I had expired tags.
Oh no.
I know.
No.
And
Is it you?
That is me. Well, and you see the jeans I was wearing at the time. You can tell it's about 20 years ago. Yeah, no, that was good. But no, it was a lovely stop we had. It was wonderful. Here, take this. You won't have to pay anything.
Good encounter with the police.
Have a great day.
Right.
Yeah,
Good interaction.
It was wonderful.
Professional.
And encounters with police used to be more common when we were younger, right? Like, I mean, you'd have police walking around and things like that.
Definitely.
So the interaction isn't always positive. But when
Yes.
you guys have positive interaction day
Every
in
day.
and day
Day-
out.
day in and day
Every day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's-
Did you ever catch the guy that escaped in his handcuffs?
You know what? That is something that the road unit is working feverishly to accomplish right
How
now.
far could one run with handcuffs behind their back?
Mr. Hawley, that's to be determined.
Okay.
Did you ever catch those kids that were throwing rocks at my car?
Yes.
This was also on Greenwood.
I think that's still an active investigation too.
It
I'm
is
pretty
active.
sure they
It's active.
they've come through the halls and Officer Johnson or myself have coached them up to not do that.
Appreciate that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
appreciate that. You guys are also mentors to a lot of these kids.
Yes.
Just, I want to ask you both kind of what does that mean to you, just as men in the community that really went through this, both of the schools, and now we're giving back to young men and women.
It's pretty awesome. We get to change the narrative, if you will. No matter what they're being taught at home, maybe, or what they see on social media, they see Officer Stallworth and myself. They're like, hey, those guys are cool. We
Yeah.
can talk to them. They're smiling, laughing with us. So, rewriting the narrative for a lot of
Yeah,
them.
that's great.
For me, it's like Officer Johnson said. It's an amazing experience to see how just positive influence can sculpt a young person's outcome in life. I've been able to be in this position for 3 years now, and having some of the students come back and engage with you on a different level, no longer students, graduates, individuals who you didn't think would make it, but just little soft words of encouragement and wisdom. They would come back and share a year later or 2 years later. It's rewarding, It's a different level of policing. A lot of positives come from this style of policing.
Well, thanks for all that you guys do, and really, providing comfort to the families of students at JPS.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you both.
Yes. Appreciate you all.
Officers David Stallworth and Warren Johnson, school resource officers from JPD with JPS. More in the morning show after this.